Today I'm going to confess to you my deepest shame and biggest embarrassment. Hey guys, I'm Badminton Becky, an American living and playing badminton in China. Please hit the subscribe button and follow along as I talk about all things badminton and try to be a top player in my city. Okay, now I know the last video was all about baby steps and taking it slow and remembering like what it was like to be a beginner. This video, I'm shooting this video 6 days later. I have played 3 nights this week. The first day I played maybe 7 games. The next night I played with my coach. I played 10 games, and tonight I played 7 games in 1 hour. It was basically nonstop. Okay, now that being said, it's been so long since I played and I haven't trained. Some old bad habits came back that I thought were gone for good. And there's one bad habit that I have that's super duper embarrassing, and I think I'm the only person that has it. When I told my coach about it, he didn't even understand how I could do it. And then when I dropped the habit, I also couldn't understand how I did it, but now it's happening again. Looking really good. I just got asked to play a game with a bunch of strangers, and it was really funny. They called me over, and I went to there was a guy on both sides, and we were gonna play mixed doubles. And I went to the first guy, and I was like, "Am I gonna play with you, or should I play with him?" In Chinese. And he just looked at me, and he was like, and I was like, he doesn't think I can speak Chinese. There's this weird thing that's happened to me in China several times. People think foreigners can't speak Chinese, so when a foreigner speaks Chinese, it's they just don't even understand them. So I was like, I with you play? I spoke really slowly, and he was just and he goes, "Can you speak Chinese?" And I was like, "Yes." And he goes, "Oh, okay." And then then I said, I'm gonna play with you, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, you're gonna play with me." Happens all the time. Frustrations of being a foreigner. Okay, so now time for my confession. When I started playing badminton, I was really into sweatbands because it's so hot here. My face sweats a lot. So I was really, really, really into sweatbands. I would have 2 sweatbands on. I sometimes had the thing on my forehead, and I would always wipe my face. And it was about 2 years later that I realized I was just wiping a towel across my face, and I played so much badminton that my face was getting sore and red and scratchy. So I stopped wearing sweatbands. But when I stopped wearing sweatbands, I noticed a problem with my grip. I would hit my wrist let me show you. All the time I would hit my wrist like that, every single shot, and I would scrape against my wrist. And the sweatbands had been hiding it. Because I was hitting my sweatbands for years. But without a sweatbands, my whole wrist would turn red because I was hitting it. And my coach noticed, and he was like, "How do you even do that?" He was kind of a little pissed that, my grip was so wrong. And then for 6 months, he totally eagle-eye trained me out of it. Every time I played with other people, he would constantly come over me and grab my wrist and see if my wrist was red or not. And if it was red, he'd be like, "What are you doing?" Or he would just shout out "Your grip, show big, your grip." So he slowly got it out of me. And that was I don't know, 2 years ago or something like that. But because I've taken such a long break from badminton, guess what came back? I'm so embarrassed that my old bad grip style that I know better. You don't have to write me in the comments. You don't have to say, "Oh, you're doing it because of blah, blah, blah." I know why I'm doing it, and I know it's wrong, but it's totally unconscious. I'm hurting my wrist. I don't know if you can see. It's hard to see, but it's definitely red. And I can't believe, like, a couple months off badminton and I'm back to that stupid habit. So I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I'm like embarrassed for myself. I feel like I should publicly shame myself for falling into this bad habit after I've broken it for such a long time. This is me shaming myself. Shame, Becky, shame. Now it's this dumb thing I have to break again. Okay, that's it for my confession. I think I'm the only person in the world that makes this mistake, so I don't expect other people to, agree with me or whatever, but surely there's something you do that's dumb. Aja, tawana, yingla ma? Yingla, hi Gwen. Okay, so if you do something really stupid that nobody else does, make me feel better and tell me in the comments below. So I don't feel like a total dummy, but I should feel like a total dummy because it's a total dummy thing to do. I'll see you guys next time on the court. Bye.